What's going on, guys? I want to give you guys a little overview on my Topstep combine statistics from today. So today is the 15th of November. I took 8 total trades. I was only trading micro contracts. The most amount of contracts that I traded at one time was 4, I believe. The least amount of contracts I traded on a trade was 1. So I was 100% on my winning trade today. No losers, $491. The average trade time was 12 minutes. The longest trade time was over 1 hour. Okay. So what I want to kind of go over with you guys, and those of you guys who are in Evolution Traders and you guys are listening to that live chat, you guys kind of understand exactly what I'm doing with some of my risk management. I'm still using the 20 SMA strategy. I've just adjusted my risk a little bit. So I'm going to pull up the chart. And while I do that, I want to quickly tell you guys the lifetime gold members access to get the community, to get the courses, to get the live streams, to get all the chat rooms, the watch list, the intraday technicals, access to my calendar to do one-on-one coaching is no longer anymore. So I'm going to be closing the whole thing down come the morning time. If you do want to get in, your last chance to get in is between today, the 15th and the 16th. So between now and the market open is the last chance you can get in. What exactly is going to change? Nothing for the people that are inside. What's going to change for any new people? I'm doing away with the one-time payment lifetime fee, and I'm just going to make the Discord separate. So all of my gold members who are in mentorship can have access to the coachings and everything, all of the courses. And anyone new is going to have to pay a monthly membership, and all you're going to really get is just one chat channel and a live stream. Why am I doing that? Just to kind of keep the guys who are going to be with me for a long period of time separate from people who just want to like kind of follow along with the trading process. So again, if you do want to get in, today is your last chance. So let's go ahead and look at the chart here. What I'm going to be looking at is the NQ because that's what I was trading. So I'm going to pull up today's price action. Now you can still see I had some of my boxes here from some of my prior trades. What I was looking for here is what I'm looking at is the ATR, right? So if I go ahead and I bring up the ATR, so I'm going to add this study. I'm going to add the ATR study down to the bottom of this chart. You can see it down here and the levels are going to be over here. So if you notice, what I'm doing here is still looking for my 20 SMA plays. However, what I'm doing is taking the ATR and I'm doubling it. So whatever the ATR is on the 5-minute time frame, I'm doubling that ATR. That's going to be my stop loss. So for example, look at this 20 SMA play that sets up here. I was trying to jump this short early. And as soon as it confirmed, I did get in. Now look at my red box. If we would have closed outside this red box, I would have gotten out of the trade. That's also correlating with some previous highs that we had here, some consolidations. We came pretty darn close. I think even before I went to get coffee, I told the guys on live stream, I might get stopped out of this trade. But why I like doing this, why I like setting up my trades this way is because it's less stress. I don't need to watch every single candlestick. Either I'm going to get stopped out, I know what amount of risk I'm going to be taking, or I'm going to go ahead and profit. And you can see here, it starts to trickle around, go sideways, go sideways, go sideways, and we finally start to flush and we lost those days lows. And when it was here, when we lost those days lows, you can see when my target was going to get hit. My target was going to be getting hit here. It was a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. I also had this linear regression support sitting down here. I got triggered out of this trade at around 9:10. It did continue to flush a little bit more. I did jump in on a little bit of a scalp here once we broke this new low of day and we got a little bit of a confirmation. I did also take a little bit of a long here. If you notice, the ATR on this was around 18 points. What I did on this one was just go a true 1-to-1. So what I did was do a stop loss 18 points below my entry, and I just set a stop take profit for 18 points above. So 15,899. Let's just call it 15,900. If you kind of see where exactly we go up to, here is the take profit here, right? So that 11:30 candle is going to trigger that trade to go ahead and get out. And that's exactly how I'm doing it. I'm not putting a whole lot of focus on it. I also did take this play here. I've been telling the guys in the live streams, if Putt is listening, Mr. 3 Putt, that 5:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time candle, whatever time zone it is for you, Central Time or Eastern Time, guys, that hour before that hour candle, I mean, the 5-minute candle at 5:30 an hour before the market opens, those moves have been running. So this is also a 20 play. I did catch this one here for a quick scalp into the 200 period moving average. This, I took 3 contracts on this and I took $130, guys. So again, you know, it went down from a price of 15,964 all the way down to 15,935. So this was a 30-point move here. Again, it did come back up a little bit, came back down, came back up, and then again got that washout where we put that low of day here at around 650. So again, just to kind of clarify and just to kind of expand on what I'm doing, I'm taking my 20 SMA plays, I'm taking the ATR, I'm doubling the ATR. So for example, if the ATR is 20, I'm going to double that, 40. That's going to be my risk. I'm going to allow the trade to move 40 points. Again, if you're trading mini contracts, it's impossible for you to do it this way. If you're trading 1, 2, 3 micro contracts, you can do it this way. You think about it. If you lose 40 points on 1 micro, it's $80. If you lose it on 2, it's around 160. If you lose it on 3, it's about 240, $250. So essentially, if I want to play 3 contracts, I'm risking around $250 a trade to potentially make anywhere between 200 and 250, right? So I'm risking 240, 250 to make 200 to 250, depending on where I want to take profits. Again, I'm going to try to let these take profits just auto trigger me out, right? Because I have those limit orders already blocked in. But again, if I am watching the charts and I see it very close to my take profit and it's not really, you know, just busting through, I'll manually exit the trade. Instead of taking the 240, 250, I'll take the 200. I don't really care, right? So as soon as I get these trade setups, like you can see here, it was probably more ideal to take this 20 SMA play versus this one. But again, think about it. If this is a game of probabilities, how did I know that this one is going to, you know, almost stop me out? And how would I have known that this one was going to work? There's no way to know. So it's all probabilities. So all you have to do is set your risk. What are you prepared to lose on the trade? Do you have a technical reason to enter? Yes. Do you have a technical reason to take profit? Yes. Why? It's a 1-to-1. We do have support down here. So if we did flush, I would look for it to go from support to support, demand to demand. If just like if we were going to the long side, we clear out supply to supply, from supply to supply. So again, this is helping me kind of focus more on my options trading, because when I see these plays set up on the future side of things, I can set them and I can forget them. I'm only planning on risking about $250, $350 on the day overall, right? That's it. If I lose 250, I lose 350, I'm going to stop trading on the day. I'll come back tomorrow and I'll keep doing that and keep doing that and keep doing that. You got to think about it. If you're risking $250, $350 on a $50,000 account with Topstep, you have a $2,000 drawdown, you can essentially lose, you know, 8, 9, 10 days in a row before you blow your account. What are the odds that you're going to have 8, 9, 10 consecutive losing days, consecutive losing trades? Slim to none, because if that's the case, that means you're hitting at like a 10% hit rate, right? So again, my strategy, I'm normally about a 55-60% trader. So I should be winning, you know, 6.5, 7 days out of 10. I'm going to take 3 losses. I'm going to take 7, 6 winners. At the end of a series of 10, 20, 30, 40 trades, I should be profitable. I've been doing this a while. I do it perfectly with the options. This is kind of the same way I manage my options trades. I also use the ATR to kind of take profits. So for example, if my ATR on something like Tesla or Nvidia is $253, I know I'm going to get ready to give up $253 on a potential loser, but I'm also looking to take profits at around $1.52 on those particular names. So again, I think if you want to tighten up that hit rate, which means you want to win a little bit more, instead of going a true 1-to-1, give yourself that full stop, but take profits maybe a little bit sooner. So for example, instead of looking for 40 points, let's look for 30. If we're looking for 20 points, let's look for 15. If we're looking for 35 points, let's look for 30. I hope that makes sense. So again, give yourself the full stop, but just take profits a little bit sooner. And I think you're win rate will definitely increase, and you'll be able to stack up those wins and build a cushion a lot faster. So again, if you guys want access to Evolution Traders, if you guys have been on the fence, if you guys have watched me for a while, you want to learn my strategy, you want to trade with me each and every single day live, you want access to the coaching and the mentorship and the watch list and everything else, and talk to everyone else in the room, tonight's going to be your last opportunity. After tonight, I'm going to do away with the lifetime gold memberships. It's been fun. I've taken a lot of people in, but I'm stretched to the max. After that, I'm not going to do no more mentorships. All I'm going to do is just a membership for live trading, and that's it. So it'll be completely different. Everyone who's a gold member, you lose nothing. Everything stays the same for you. So if you do want to take that opportunity, now is your chance. I'm going to do away with it come the morning time. If no one decides to sign up, we're going to roll with the people that we got. I'll see everyone on the inside. I'll see the rest of you guys back here on YouTube.